everybody. I'm just getting all situated here. I hope everybody's doing great on this awesome Wednesday. Had to think a little hard about that. I am Natalie. I am the Ginger Quilter. I was just getting a phone call and it hung up, so that's good. And I have a big announcement today. So if you have been hanging around my page, you might know what the announcement is, but it's a big one. So today we are opening new subscriptions, new open spots in the Ginger Quilter box. And we do not always have open spots. We closed the subscription for a few reasons. One of them is so that I can make sure I order the right amount of fabric and things like that. And the other one is so that we make it feel like you're really a member of a core group, and it's not just people coming and going all the time, but that you're actually part of something that matters. And so the Ginger Quilter box is for women, quilting women who are busy and that love to sew, but when they sit down to sew, they don't want to have to gather all their stuff. They want to hit the ground running. When you have half an hour to quilt, you want to sit down and quilt. So that is why I send every month a complete kit for the Ginger Quilter box. So you're going to get a quilt kit in your box every month. I'm logging in real quick so I can see comments. I'm just going to get on my laptop here. Okay. So in the comments, if you're watching live, go ahead and tell me you're here. I want to see who's here watching. Oh, I don't want to listen to myself on the computer. Okay. Awesome. Well, thanks so much, everyone, for tuning in. We're going to go through a few Ginger Quilter boxes from this past year so you guys can see what kind of things you can expect to get in your monthly subscription. So let's start out. This is a good one. This was from 2 months ago. So this was July. And inside this box, we have a really fun pattern. In every box, you're going to get 5 things. A pattern, fabric to make that pattern. You're going to get a notion to try, a quilting notion, a treat, and a surprise gift. So let's go ahead and climb in to this one. This was our July box. It comes like this. And you're going to get a letter and the pattern on top. I guess my letter walked away, but I've got my pattern here. So this was the Amanda Jane pattern by Villa Rosa Quilts. And this is for an apron. So like 90% of the time we do actual quilts, whether that's a table runner or a pillow or a quilt. But every so often I throw in a different sewing project, and that's what this box was. Okay, so you got the pattern. See, there you go. You can see that pattern. You can see the fabric that I picked out for this one. This fabric was from Fancy That Design House. Do you guys know Stephanie? She's an amazing fabric designer. She also has t-shirts and like the cutest stuff. I really need to buy one of her t-shirts. They're so cute. Okay, so here we have a big floral print. We have kind of a coral hashtaggy like linen print, cute little butterflies, and a mustard accent. And so these all went together to make the apron. And I didn't think to grab the apron because I have a sample, but so that was the fabric and the pattern that went in that box. And then for your notion, you got a full-size rotary cutter in this box. This rotary cutter is a left and right hand. You can switch it. So for those left-handers who find it hard to track down an ambidextrous rotary cutter, this one was good for you. And then you got a bonus. This one had a bonus little gift. This is a sticker, Henrietta the Hedgehog. This is by the Clever Clove. She designed this. And it's a little hedgehog holding quilting supplies. Oh my gosh. It's my favorite thing. And then you got a new dish towel. Or hand towel, if you want to hang that like in a bathroom. I hang it in my bathroom and it just really makes it bright and cheery. And for July, that felt very nice and summery and bright. And then finally you got your treat. And that was a stroopwafel. There we go. I'm trying to avoid the glare here. A stroopwafel, because that just felt kind of like homey, homemakery. You got your cookies and your apron. Now the apron was meant to either be used for your kitchen or as like a quilting tool belt. It has some nice deep pockets that could hold your new rotary cutter or could hold your rulers and things like that. So this was the July box. And you can see that this is not just a random assortment of things. I curate every single one of these boxes to follow a theme, to follow a feeling, to coordinate with the fabrics and the patterns. And that's like the best part of my job, is picking out all the stuff and the fabrics. But the reason I do that is because I want you to feel like you got a present every time you get this in the mail. And not just a random bunch of crud that I threw in a box. That's not why I'm doing this. You can buy a bunch of random crud on the internet. Okay, so that was July. Let's go through, ooh, which month was this? This might have been May. I think this was May. I guess I could see my letter. Okay, so in this box, I'm going to open it this way. This is the letter that comes in every box. And this one was April. I was close. This was our Stash Buster box. I love doing a Stash Buster every once in a while when you get the fabric in the box and then you can add what you have in your stash to make it a bigger quilt. So the pattern this month was Happy Stripes by Quilty Love. There's that glare. So cute. And so this stripe pattern, I sent you enough to make the baby size. But if you added more of your own fabric, you could make it as big as you want. So I strongly try every month to send everything you need to make a quilt so that you, like I said before, so you can hit the ground running. You just open your box and you start going. But this box is meant to help you use up scraps you already have. So if you want to make this quilt bigger, you absolutely can. So, and I do that this month. We had like an aqua theme of fabric. So we have lots of different prints here. Got like a houndstooth, a floral, hollyhock. Sorry, what's the best way to do this? Like this. More floral, little dots, ditzy prints. That's a Liberty fabric right there. What is scales? Mermaid scales. Little squares, cactuses, and then this is the contrast fabric that goes on the corners of those blocks. So I left it in kind of a monochromatic tone so that you guys, I know you have blue fabrics in your stash that you could add as many as you want and make this as big as you want. Over the weekend, I spent some time, I went to my Quilt Guild meeting in Utah, and one of my friends is a subscriber, and she showed me this quilt. She added greens, some really vibrant greens with this, and that quilt, I'm gonna have to put it on the page, you guys. I'll post a picture. It was stunning. It was so pretty, and she actually used this as another fabric in the lineup instead of the accent fabric, and then her accent fabric was like fluorescent green. It was so bright. It was so cool. So that's the stack of fabric we got in this box. The notion that you got was a new seam ripper, an unpicker, and then the gift was this really awesome Pearl Glow lotion. You gotta take care of those hands, you guys. Take care of your hands, because if you don't have your hands, then it's really hard to sew. So I just wanted this to remind you to take care of yourself. And then the treat in this box was a little poof of blue cotton candy that matched, and it's not in the box. I'm pretty sure one of my daughters ate it, so sorry you can't see that one, but just, you know, in your mind's eye, imagine a little poof of blue cotton candy to go with the blue theme for this month. So this was our Stash Buster box, and I do one of those once a year, and they're a big hit. I think people like the inspiration of how to use up their scraps. Because we all have scraps, and we all think we're going to use them, and we all promise ourselves we're going to use them, but then this is a good way to actually use them up. Holly says, hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Okay, and then I want to show you one last project. This one I'm not going to show you the box. I'm going to show you the finished project. This was from our May box this year. So now that I say that, now I know this was May and the other one was April. And this is the Happy Camper Duffel. Now I shoved a pillow in here to make it poof up a little bit. So it's a little lopsided, but you guys can get the idea. So this duffel came in the May box, and the theme for this box was summer camp. And I thought if we can send like a mini duffel that people kind of like a kid would take to summer camp, then people can use this duffel bag for anything. I have used this duffel bag a ton since I made this. My daughters love this bag because it's the perfect size for a kid's like overnight bag, or even a weekend for a kid. Like overnight for an adult, a weekend for a kid, easy. So what we did is it has these little squares, super simple squares, and then it's quilted, and then we rolled it up and turned it into a duffel bag. This pattern was written by me, and this was one of the first patterns I've released as an exclusive because I wrote it. Sometimes you'll get designers that are other designers, and then sometimes you're going to get exclusive patterns from me. If a pattern is released from me, it is exclusive to the Ginger Quilter box for 6 months. There's no other way to purchase it except to be a subscriber. So that is a perk for my subscribers, that they get first access to my patterns that nobody else is going to get. So let's go through this bag. We have some squares all over, and then we've got a nice zipper on the top. You can see my pillow that I shoved in there. But this green is on the inside, so it's fully lined. And I'm going to zip that back up. It came with a pocket here that has a zipper. This is kind of hard to wrestle. You've got a little slip pocket here. In my original design, this didn't have a zipper. It was just a slip pocket, but it just gaped open. So we figured out we needed a zipper right there. So a zipper there, and then you've got your two handles here, and those handles wrap around the whole body. So you could do this in any color. I have a pink version. I wonder if I have it. I do. I have a pink one right here. It's unfinished, but I'm going to show you guys. This is what a pink one looks like here. So you can see like you got like a pop, an accent color pop here. Really fun. So anyway, this was in the May box. And like I said, I focused really hard on putting everything that you need for a project in each box. This included the foam interfacing, the webbing for your straps. It included the zippers and the pattern and the fabrics. So the value on this box was really high, and I worked really hard to figure out how I could get all these supplies in your box. Other things you got in this box included a mister bottle, like for your iron. I don't have one right here. I thought I did. Like you spray the water on your fabric and then press it. And that one felt on theme because if you're hiking, you could use like the mister bottle to spray yourself like at summer camp, but you could also use it in quilting. And then we had s'mores flavored candy sticks in here because summer camp, you gotta have s'mores. So this just shows you that I curate these boxes very carefully. I want them to be fun, and I want them to be on theme, and that is the value you're going to get in the Ginger Quilter box. So I am so excited to open some new spots today, and I hope you guys will consider joining. It's a lot of fun. We have a community of quilters on our private Facebook group, and you can do show and tell. You can ask questions. You've got access to me in there. I will answer your questions in there. So if you have any questions about the Ginger Quilter box and this subscription, please drop them in the comments or send me a DM or put them on my page, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. This promotion is going to run through Monday. The promotion meaning we're open. There is a bonus if you subscribe by tomorrow. So today or tomorrow, if you subscribe, you're going to get a bonus kit. And this little kit is to make our little ghost buddy. Oh no, I dropped his broom. It's our little ghost buddy. And this little witchy ghost comes with the hat and the broom that I just dropped on the ground, and the little eyeballs and the pattern to make him. So he is super fun, just kind of a silly Halloween decoration. The theme for our September box will be Halloween. So he's going to be right on trend. So everybody who's already a subscriber is going to get this kit. and anyone who subscribes by Thursday. So if you end up subscribing, make sure it's by Thursday so you get this bonus. As if the box itself isn't going to be valuable enough. You want this little guy in there. So I hope you guys will subscribe today, and please let me know if you have any questions. This is an exciting launch. I hope it's our biggest one ever. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching today, and I will be around all week. I mean, I'm always around, but I'm going to be extra vigilant today and this week answering questions in my group on my page. So if you have any questions about the Ginger Quilter box, please let me know. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks so much. We'll see ya.